Okay. It's fine. It just had a sec. It just needed to think a sec. So confession, I think my computer we might be at the end of our days. I'm not sure.
Oddities. Stay strange.
I'm just going to say it like it is. First off, hi, Odd Fam. Welcome
Oh
back to
yeah.
Oddities. I'm Kellie.
Yeah. I'm Cassie.
I almost said I'm Cassie.
We just don't know who's who.
Welcome back to Strangetown. All of our stuff is linked down below. Our email, our website, every artist we've ever worked for, all of their links are down below. You should check them out.
Please.
We are trying to do 5 listeners episodes this year. Send us your
We
spooky
are.
stories or weird occurrences or anything because we can't do
Any and
this
all.
without you. You could do
That's
so by
true.
emailing. You could do so by going to our website and filling out one of our little formies. We make it really easy for you. Follow us on social media, Facebook, Instagram. We have it all. We have TikTok because that still exists here in the U.S. Shockingly.
I mean, I have access again, so I can get back to posting.
Cassie and I are getting our streak back. It's really great, guys. Is that it?
You done good. Oh, our merch store
Oh,
and our Patreon.
our merch, our
Yeah.
Patreon. Join us over on Patreon where we literally share one brain cell and just throw it through the computer.
Yeah, just like maximum chaos
It's
all the time.
fantastic. Buy our merch. It's great shit. I'm biased in every way,
I
shape, or form.
mean,
I'm not even going to hide it. I forgot
now
what I
you
was
got
going to
it.
tell you.
Oh, well, I want to say real quick, I don't know if they like where they've started, but hi to a couple of my coworkers.
Hello, coworkers.
They've discovered this. They've found
Oh
out.
no.
I hope you still like me and view me as even remotely credible still at work.
If
We love to
not
see
more
it.
credible, hello.
I mean, we just don't know. We just don't know. It's a fine line.
I remember what I was going to tell you.
Okay.
So, your computer is on its last legs. I
I think it
understand.
might be.
There's this thing called a push present. I'm not saying Corey should get you a laptop for a push present. I'm saying Corey should get you a pre-push present.
This should be an IVF present.
You took the words right out of my mouth.
Yes. Yes.
Right out of
I
my mouth. You
actually
deserve
I
it.
thank you, Queen. I do deserve it
You
because I'm gonna
deserve
be
it.
real with you.
That
I
was.
didn't even get some flowers. So we're just gonna leave that here. 112 injections. Okay.
You deserved 112 long stem roses.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. But we did not receive that.
You're growing
We
a
have had
human.
words. Words have been had. I actually think I know what I want for my push present.
What?
I would love a very, very high quality, nice ass locket.
Oh, I love that.
Then we can put wee little pictures in, you know?
I love that. That is. Oh. No.
Doesn't it make you
That's
happy?
so.
It made me happy. It came to me and I was like, but I want one that looks like I don't know that I want one that's like a heart, but I want like one of the ones that are like ovals and they look like really old,
Mm-hmm.
like old fashioned, you know
Yeah.
what I'm talking
I know
about?
exactly where
And
you're coming.
yeah, I think that's what I want.
Gorge. All right. Well, I'll go plant
Gorgeous.
that ear seed. Um.
Go forth and water that garden. Thank you.
And in May, when I'm there, I'm just gonna slap down some pictures.
Some suggestions.
I'll leave it on his desk.
Zoop. Perfect.
Make it proof.
Push presents and dying laptop aside, how's my borscht day today?
I messaged my husband today, and I told him I'm one minor inconvenience away from shaving my head.
Oh, I do understand Brittany now. I really do.
Listen, I had dinner with my parents this week, and my father, Hit Me Baby One More Time came on the radio, right, where we were
Hell
eating.
yeah.
My dad goes, Brittany. And I was like, Good job, Dad.
Stop. Does he love
And then
Britney?
he's like, I'm on the Free Britney train. And then I shit you not, goes, leave Britney alone.
Oh my God,
And
the way that I need.
I have never in my life, I was too stunned to speak. Because that moment in history of leave Britney alone, I didn't
I
expect my father.
am going
Never.
to spend my. I'm going to spend my evening building your father a small shrine.
I mean, you've now met the man. Could you picture him
Yes.
saying that?
No. I love
Honestly,
this.
highlight of my week.
Yes.
Next to
Rightfully
this.
so.
Like,
Yeah, of course. Right.
stunned.
We love to see
Speechless.
it.
I was like, uh,
We love to see it. That's fantastic.
yeah.
I have no notes.
Yeah.
I love that for him.
Hmm.
I really do. That's wonderful. Um wow, well I can't compete with that other than I think I've felt some movement
Hmm.
from my small legend that I'm brewing.
Hmm.
Yes, I think so. I will tell you the first time I felt it, it was in fact a fart, and I'll own that. It was not it was not movement, but there have been no twitches followed by toots since, so I think we're feeling it now. Fucking thrilled.
I'm so excited. I'm really excited for the alien movements for you though. I'm not gonna lie.
I want so much freaky shit.
And I'm
Like I
so
want
excited that you're excited for that. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, I'm a spooky bitch.
No,
I mean,
like,
like,
listen, when the kids were doing their movements, terrified the shit out of Michael.
oh yeah.
Like, I'd be like, look at this. And he'd be like, ew, no, and run away.
Oh, I wonder if Corey will be the same. I don't know. He'll probably be like, oh, he'll probably get his like his microphone. I don't know why I was gonna say that. His magnifying glass, and like look at it closely. Like that's what he would
Okay,
do.
listen, if he does that, I need the Mike Wazowski hat on and somebody to take a
Absolutely.
picture. That needs to be documented for life.
We'll try.
Thank you.
We aim to please. Um, I think that's really like the highest highlight that I had. I'm gonna be real. My boss was out of town this week, so work was very quiet.
Love that for
And I
you.
actually like got work done because I didn't have like a million meetings a day.
Yeah.
And that's not to say that all of my meetings, like usually my meetings directly with my boss actually are pretty minimal, but I think that when leadership is out of town, the shit that like trickles down from their conversations,
Mm,
it just like doesn't happen. So the shit'll hit the fan like next week or the following week, and then it'll be back to like 7 hours of calls, but it's okay.
yeah.
We're vibing through the chaos, and I think pleased to shit. Oh my god,
What?
I think I just had a
Are you
stroke. Do you think
okay?
I'm okay? I don't
Do
know.
you
I don't
smell
know. Am I
toast?
okay? No, not yet. But give it a second. I'm pleased to say the blood sugar remains
Perfect.
perfect. So the experiment continues. I don't know if I shared this last time, but I have since discovered that a hot shower will bring it up a little bit.
No, you didn't share that last time. Good to
Yes.
know.
Yes, so a hot shower will increase it temporarily. Um, I haven't made any other groundbreaking discoveries aside from fiber's key, everybody.
Fiber is key. Everyone
We
needs
need a
to
lot
know
of nice
this.
fiber in our lives. Yeah. And I mean, aside from that, I think I'm gonna like be maybe a little bad and I'm gonna have some pizza tonight.
You're inspiring me.
Hell yeah. What is your favorite kind of pizza? I don't know this about you.
My favorite kind of pizza remains sausage, black olives. I love onions on pizza, garlic
Nice.
too.
Nice.
But if I'm limited,
Mhm. Mhm.
it's those two. But I love a good balsamic glaze on top,
Mhm. Mhm.
and it still remains hot sauce.
I could slam an everything pizza any day. Just
Mm,
like no anchovies.
yeah,
But I'm talking about, peppers, onions, olives, sausage, pepperoni, like give me all like I love loaded ass pizza.
yeah. There's nothing wrong with that. We're getting into the season right now of homemade pizzas weekly.
Oh, is that like a thing for you guys?
Mm-hmm.
Just like a
I make
Oh,
the dough
okay.
in my bread maker. The kids
Nice.
help. stretch it out, make their own little pizza. Michael and I make our little pizzas.
Sick.
It's a good time. It's a really good time, I'm not going to lie. And honestly, that
Yeah.
has remained to be the best. Michael makes the sauce.
Sauce.
Sauce. It just...
Damn. That sounds great.
Mm-hmm.
Can guarantee whatever pizza I get tonight will not be that quality. So we're saddened by this. We might go ahead and do the Detroit
I was
style
about to
pizza.
ask.
That's what I want. And it's not even me. It's the individual possessing me at the moment who wants it.
Hey.
Last night he wanted, I shared this with you. I was 9:30 at night, I'm in bed and I'm like, I would absolutely fucking kill someone if it meant that I could have Count Chocula.
And seasonal cravings, that should be outlawed. I'm sorry.
It's rude. I understand it, but it's rude. And so what did I have? I had a fiber bite instead. Did that satisfy the craving? Absolutely fucking not.
Apparently you can buy Count Chocula cereal bars on Amazon.
I might be close enough. I'll look into it, but I don't know. The sugar.
It's too much.
I don't know.
What is this? Hold on. I'm curious about something. I'm doing research. Apparently this is a grain-free, no oats, no something else. No greens.
Is it 3 wishes?
It's paleo nola granola. It's a chocolate
Oh my God.
mix.
I mean,
I looked up Count Chocula and that's what came up.
maybe I could just make like my own like quote unquote healthy version of Count Chocula. I don't know, but like I swear to you, last night it just like came to me. I was like, oh my God.
That's what you want. The cravings are hitting now. Remember how upset you were in the beginning?
I had it for a hot second there with the Taco Bell
Yeah.
layered with General Tso's chicken. Then it left me. We're in our healthy phase. And now last night it's just like
Boom.
we were like we need Count Chocula, and then he was not satisfied, nor was I by the fiber bite, but here we are.
But your blood sugar was, and we can't argue.
We can't argue with that. So what are we gonna do? Now that we've prattled for nearly our 13 minutes,
Yes, we have.
can I go first this week because I'm actually so excited? I'm
It's your
kicking
turn
off
to
a
go
mini
first.
series. Oh, perfect.
So yes, by all means.
If I were to ask you what's the spookiest country in the world, what would you say?
Well, okay. For some reason, the first thing that just popped in my head, Finland. But no.
All right.
I don't know why that did that. Japan.
Yes, I'm doing a mini series on Japan.
I'm proud of you.
We have 5 episodes coming your way from yours truly that are focused on.
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. The number of times
We're
we
gonna
will be
say-
asking if
you
Japan's
okay.
okay.
Yep. All right.
I was alarmed
Oh no.
doing this
I'm
research.
surprised
So,
we've covered a lot in Japan. I'm surprised there's anything left. Why am I even saying that?
girl, we have scratched the surface. When I started looking, I literally typed in like spooky Japan things. The fucking list that comes up, outrageous. So, today I'm kicking us off with Okiku, the haunted Japanese doll that grows real human hair.
Shut up.
I won't. Here she comes.
Ew.
I know. So pediophobia is the fear of dolls. Think I might have it. I don't like dolls.
No?
I don't like dolls. Oh, well, let me rephrase this. I played with dolls growing up. I had my American Girl dolls. I had Barbies. I just can't get down with being in a room of dolls, like just hanging out. It doesn't sit well. You know?
When I was a little girl,
For some reason, I thought you were going to be when I was a young warthog.
When I was a young warthog, all I wanted. It seemed like everyone had one, and I just desperately wanted a porcelain doll.
No, hard pass for me.
And I got one, and I named her Rose because she looked like Rose when she was getting ready to go on the Titanic.
Okay.
Tell me I'm not obsessed. Anyways.
I mean.
And I loved her, but I only wanted one of her, and I'm glad I only did get one of her. Now, my obsession quickly diminished after visiting my grandma, and my grandma took me to her neighbor's house, and she had a room of dolls. because she
No.
collected porcelain dolls. And it wasn't even, they were all over her house. I want to make that very clear.
It
But then I went into a room, floor to ceiling.
unacceptable. The rule goes like this: you cannot be outnumbered
Nope.
by the number of porcelain dolls, so which means one is the maximum.
Yep.
I mean, that's all there is to it. So,
Terrifying.
of course, pop culture has done a great job turning the age-old children's toy into a vessel of evil, as we know. And while we rationally recognize the dolls aren't going to come to life, although I got to be honest with you, sometimes I don't rationally recognize that. It is understandable that we simultaneously feel like very uneased by their like cold, lifeless eyes. I also have a particular problem with the dolls when you move their heads and they blink.
Yeah.
It's not fine with me, and that's okay. Like I own that about myself. So anyway, you know, it's all very spooky, and you're like, okay, well, are you gonna wake up in the middle of the night? One of these fucking things is gonna have like a knife to your throat. I don't know, but anywho, all of that pales in comparison when it comes to Okiku, an allegedly haunted Japanese doll. Her former family and current caretakers have no doubt that she has taken on a life of her own. So, according to the story of Okiku, the doll was purchased by a 17-year-old boy named, I'm going to fuck this up, Ikichi Suzuki.
I think you nailed it.
We tried.
Yep.
During a visit to Sapporo for a marine exhibition in 1918. I have questions. Why is a 17-year-old boy going to a marine exhibition and buying a doll at a marine exhibition? I don't know. It's not adding up, but it's fine. I mean, it's fine. Anywho, the doll was a gift from his travels for his 2-year-old sister named Okiku. In some versions of the stories, she's called Kikuko. I don't know, say it all too fast and you get fucked up.
Yeah.
So, when she was initially purchased, the doll had a hairstyle known as okappa, which is like kind of like a bob, sort of, I guess,
Mm-hmm.
which is popular on Japanese dolls. But Okiku loved her new doll, and it served as her like companion. But very sadly, Okiku died very suddenly from like a cold like illness at the age of 3. Poor little baby.
Oh.
I know. Devastated by their loss, her family puts her favorite doll on the household altar, where they then pray in memory of Okiku. So I'm just gonna, everybody grieves in their own way. Things that I don't plan on ever doing is putting a doll on an altar because,
Nope.
or maybe opening the door a little bit there. I mean,
We're
I
asking
like
for things.
we might
Yeah.
we might be. So, anywho, the doll's hanging out on the altar. They're praying to it in memory of Okiku. So before long, the family notices that the hair on the doll's head is growing, as if the hair was on the head of a human. And so the family concludes, therefore, that the restless spirit of Okiku, who died so young, was now inside her beloved doll. And so the doll remains with Okiku's family until 1938, and they move to Iwamizawa in Hokkaido, and they give the doll to the Menenji temple. And there she remains enshrined to this day.
Is the hair still growing?
We're getting to it,
Oh
girl.
no.
In short, yes. So she's now referred to as Okiku after her famous, like her famous owner, her former owner. Some believe that the hair continues to grow from. Some believe that the hair that continues to grow from her head is in fact the hair of the child Okiku. I don't think DNA analysis has been done.
It should.
I wish. I don't know that they have anything of this child to like test it against.
Oh,
But
that's
anyway,
valid.
the hair growing party trick didn't stop when she finds this new home in the temple. Allegedly, her cropped hair grew nearly 10 inches, all the way down to the doll's knees, during the beginning of her stay at the temple, and it continues to require trimming to stop it from growing out of control. And the priest that cuts her hair was said to receive a message from Okiku in his dreams, asking him to please keep her hair trimmed. And so, like, there's this user named Azumi on Yahoo Japan's Paranormal Occult Forum,
Mm-hmm.
and it says that a Japanese paranormal book discussing Okiku claims the temple refuses to allow the doll to be disassembled and analyzed. So, like, no, No analysis allowed. However, um, I didn't find anything outside of this like verifying that, but others claimed that the temple allowed some of the trimmed hair to be tested, which determined that it was indeed the hair of a real child. But I can't find anything confirming that either. And then if Okiku's story isn't spooky enough, some visitors believe her mouth is slowly opening to reveal a set of human teeth.
No.
I don't know if any of this is actually true, but Okiku herself continues to
Mm.
intrigue and frighten visitors to her shrine to this day with her I guess twist on this like forever fucking possessed ass haunted doll trope. And that's short and sweet, but that's Okiku, the haunted doll with growing hair and I guess possibly teeth.
I'm uncomfortable.
Japan,
What is
are you
going on?
okay?
What portal did Japan open that all this creepy shit happens?
I mean, honestly, like I'm not trying to blame the family because, like I said, everybody grieves in their own way. But maybe putting the doll on an altar was not the way to go. And we learn things, but I can't say that the people who have taken over have learned any better because now she's in a fucking shrine in a temple. What are we doing?
Mm-hmm.
Japan, I'm not trying to shame you, but what are we doing?
Yeah.
So anyway, that's Ukiku, and that kicks us, it kicks off the journey through Japan's weirdness over the next 5 episodes. So join me, kids, next week for something else fucking wild.
Ugh.
Over to you, Borsty. I mean, I don't know what I believe. I mean, the fact that they, is anybody actually seeing this guy trimming the hair, or are they
Yeah.
just like saying this? I don't know, but like, if it's gonna happen to anything, a doll
If it's gonna happen anywhere, it's gonna happen in Japan. That's where
and
I'm
to
at
and to
too.
a fucking doll,
Yeah.
yeah, and that's that. So that's where I sit on the matter.
Um, I don't even know how to segue, so I'm talking about a cryptid today, and I'm in
Okay, cool.
America, so
Okay, so we're gone.
hardly
Bye,
in America.
Japan.
I'm in North Dakota. Um,
Oh God. Okay. All right.
I'm talking about the Miniwashitu.
Okay.
I think I said that right. Maybe not.
Listen, I'm not the one to judge after everything that just came out of my mouth. So yeah.
Um, the earliest known references to the Miniwashitu in North Dakota,
North Dakota. Oh. Okay.
culture come from the tales predating even European settlements. So, I mean, this is old.
Yeah. So we're going back
Yep.
a hot second.
But the beast's first appearances in actual media stems from a brief description of a Dakota Plains myth written by Arthur Melvin Randolph Gilmore.
Sure.
What a name.
Rolls right off the tongue.
The former curator for the North Dakota State Historical Society and a renowned culture anthropologist in 1921. Gilmore wrote the statement regarding the myth. It is said that in long ago there was a mysterious being within the stream of the Missouri River. It is seldom seen by many human beings, and it's most dreadful to be seen. It is said that sometimes it was seen within water in the middle of the stream, causing redness, shining like the redness of fire, passing up the stream against the current with terrific roaring sound.
Sure.
And they say if a dreadful being was seen by anyone in the daytime, anyone who thus saw it soon after became crazy, continued restless with rattling, as though in pain, until he was relieved by death.
Oh.
And it is said that one time, a very great many years ago, a frightful being was seen by a man, and he told how it appeared. He said that a strange form covered all over with hair like a buffalo, but red in color, and that it only had one eye in the middle of its forehead, and above that was a single horn, and its backbone stood out notched and jagged like an enormous saw. As soon as the man beheld an awful sight, everything became dark to him. He said he just was able to reach home, but he lost his reason, and soon after that he died. It is a mysterious Miniwashitu, the water monster, and it still lives in the Missouri River. and that in springtime it moves upstream against the current and breaks up all the ice of the river. The water monster was held in awe and dread by the people.
I'm. I mean, if I saw that, I'd be concerned.
Yeah. So apparently
It sounds like a weird mermaid. Like, I don't know why.
One of the nicknames would imply the Miniwashitu spends most of its time submerged in the Missouri River, only emerging on extreme occasions. But when it does, it seems like it would certainly be a sight to behold. I mean, would it? Apparently you go crazy and die.
I mean, yeah, like, do we really? I don't know how to spell it.
It apparently stands over 7 feet tall. The spelling is Miniwashitu. Miniwashitu. Like.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Yeah, I'm looking up some pictures of. Oh.
It has
Okay,
human
this is
hands
different from what I was
and
picturing.
cloven hooves. Its large frame and cloaked in red hair, making it look almost like a water snake buffalo, apparently.
I just like it looks like it looks like
Cassie's
a
going
Monsters
crazy
Inc.
now.
character to me.
Oh, like Randolph?
Like kind
Is
of.
that his name?
It looks like the one that kept getting the sock stuck to him.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Oh, that poor guy.
Oh my god. Okay.
18. Sorry, anyways.
Oh my god. I'm dying.
The most notable of its traits is that single eye. Not the horn, not all the hair.
Yeah, I don't know what I would define as the most noticeable trait based on what I've just looked at.
Yeah. Although it's understandably impossible to take a photograph of it, artists have attempted to recreate the design. This example, as you've seen.
Yes. Yes.
What I find crazy, I don't know how the person who allegedly saw it was able to account to anybody before losing their sight and then dying.
That's what I was wondering, because like, so it's like in Pirates of the Caribbean when they're like, it leaves no survivors. Then he's like, if there's no survivors, how's the story passed on?
I'm stuck on that one.
Yeah.
Apparently, just looking at it will shatter your mind is the other report I found.
I feel that way these days when I get up and look at myself in the mirror.
And I was like, wow, that's just every day when you open news.
That's it. That's every day in the U.S. Wow.
Despite all the intimidation, it does serve a purpose as well. In the springtime, it uses its massive strength to shatter the ice, apparently. Like, this is its purpose for the world, apparently. And that's what people believe.
Well, you know what? People need to believe what they need to believe, I guess, to help them sleep at night if this thing's just like hanging out in their area.
Do we believe in the Miniwashitu?
I don't.
No. Because
I don't.
How can you believe in something that apparently makes you go so crazy that you die?
Right.
When I was first reading about this and the way that it was first being described, it almost made me think of an oarfish.
Sure, those are freaky.
And apparently when oarfish are sighted or wash upon shores of things,
it's
disaster. Doom happens,
yes.
Right?
Yes.
But then the hair got brought into it.
It's the hair.
It's a very hairy situation.
I don't like that it's hairy. Yeah.
It's uncomfortable. I think it's a really interesting... I love cryptids. That's not...
We do. We do love our cryptids.
An unknown thing. I just don't know how something can have such history behind it with no witnesses.
I get the sense dramatically that once again this is something that was created to keep kids out of like the river. Yeah, like that's just it, and it's just
and maybe
like
even off the ice because
off the ice
gonna come and break it up, and then you're gonna fall in.
Like just wait until it comes and breaks the ice, and yeah.
And I very much believe that too. did I find any accounts of of those stories? Because usually you do when it comes to like parents or elders talking about things. No, but I'm feeling like that is.
I mean, also like no hate, but there's nothing else going on in North Dakota, so like maybe they just needed to make up some freaky shit,
They needed some PR.
right? Like I'm not trying to hate, but like when I think
No
of North
hate.
Dakota, I literally can't think of anything.
It's just there.
It's just there.
Yeah,
So like, I mean, maybe they need, if you guys need this win, take it. It's
that's
cool.
okay.
I'll give you that. It's pretty
But maybe
cool.
Monsters Inc. did take their sketchings from.
I mean, the sock guy doesn't have like, I mean, he's not like serpentine, but like there are aspects.
There, yeah.
There are aspects. This was a good one, Bestie. Where did you find this?
This was a random discovery. I was
Just a
looking up
discovery.
cryptids and it popped up and I was like, wow, I don't think we've covered anything in North Dakota. This would be fun. And so, here we are.
Well done. This was a freaky
And
episode.
ironically, a hairy one without realizing it was going to be hairy. So this will be fun.
The theme of today's episode is brought to you by
Yeah.
hair.
Yep. I'm not
Yeah,
mad.
literally so much hair.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow, good find. Well, would be curious to know, of course, what the Odd Fam thinks. The doll, the Miniwashitu, all of the above. What do we think?
Terrifying.
And as always, until next time.
Stay strange.